Hey everyone! Welcome to the Loven Stamps studio. We're here for an evening crafter session, which is a little bit out of our normal timeline, but I have a whole new bunch of things to share with you and a whole lot of card samples to show and a couple of cards we're going to make together. I have a show and tell about all of the new cardstock colors that are coming out with the new in colors, and then I have some show and tell about the new papers, the new DSP that's coming out. So lots of really fun things to show you guys tonight. And I'm glad everyone who's here, if you're here, say hi, do all the things, let me know where you're watching from so that we can say hi and so forth. So if you see something that I make or something that I show that you really love, leave a comment. Whether you're watching live or whether you're watching later, go ahead and put that in there. It's always neat to see like what people react to and what people really like and what things they're looking forward to. And if you have any thoughts about the new in colors, I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So I think that I have about 50 cards to show you. Might end up a little more or a little less. We will see here. But I think with that, we're probably getting ready to get started, right? Okay. Hi guys, Tanya, Sue, Joan. Good to see some people popping on. Hi Terry. This is like a weird time compared to Maker Mornings with Meg, which is usually at 9:30 a.m. Central Time on Tuesday and Thursday mornings. So when you guys, we just got together this morning, so this is 2 videos in one day. If you see me with my cough drop, it's probably because I'm just trying desperately to be able to keep talking for our whole adventure together. So, all right. With that, let's go ahead and pop our camera down here to the bottom. So this is the cover of the new book. It is very fun, very beautiful, lots of pretty cards, and this suite that is right here, this stamp set here that's called Sweet Blooms, and the pieces that go with it. This is what I'm going to feature here for our card tonight. So when I send catalogs out to my stampers, so you guys know, everybody who's ordered from me should have gotten their catalog middle of last month, actually. I usually try and send those pretty early. And I always like to include a card kit for a project so that you guys have some pieces to put to work. And these are the card kits that I sent. So they feature in colors, but then also paired with regular continuing colors from the Stampin' Up! Catalog. So we're going to talk a little bit about these. But I wanted to do a little introduction on the suite. It is the Flowers and Bloom suite. And it is, let's see, I'm going to adjust my camera here since we're going to be looking at it for a while. The Flowers and Bloom suite, and Florals and Bloom suite, sorry. And it includes Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger, Darling Duckling, and Secret Sea, which are 4 of the new in colors, as well as Summer Splash and Petunia Pop, which are continuing in colors. So this suite right here is like the new in color suite. There are some outstanding embellishments to go with it. Those pearls are like to die for. And there are 2 stamp and die bundles. So not just 1, but 2, okay? One of them has the words, and that has the Sweet Blooms with these pretty big script words. And these are meant to layer on each other. So there is a foreground and a background mat. And these guys, you can see this is the word lovely. And this is the one that's going to go behind it. And this is a really detailed fine die cut that's going to fit right over the top. So you'll see some of these in the samples that I have to show you. But don't feel like you always have to do both of them. But one is bloom and one is lovely. That's the 2 words. Don't feel like you always have to die cut both of them, because we're going to make a really quick card here. It takes just a minute or 2. And it's going to use just one of those, just the fine line die cut. And then we also have the pretty florals, which goes beautifully with these to kind of cut out all these flowers. And this is a really robust die set with a lot of details. Hi, Lori. Oh, Sue asked what page they're on. These are on page 40. The suite is actually long. So 40, it starts on page 40, and it has a couple pages of ideas. It has a couple pages with product on it. It has a couple more pages of ideas and a couple more pages of ideas. So it actually goes page 40 to 47 before it goes on the next suite. So there's actually 4 2-page spreads with ideas for this one. So if you're just looking for ideas, you know that the book is a really great place to go, okay? All right, so Florals and Bloom, let's go here with our, we'll come back to those things. At the end of this video, I always have like the biggest mess possible. It just spreads everywhere. So let's take a look at these card kits. I have the first one here. These feature the Florals in Bloom Designer Series paper, and I have a paper share to share with you. These are 6x6 pieces of the Designer Series paper. I just realized that this one has 2 of the same in it. Oh, because it has an extra. No, it has 2 of the same in it. Okay, well, it's missing 1 of the sheets. So, no, it's not. Those are different. Yeah, they're different on the back. Okay, I looked at these 2, and I thought they were the same paper. They do look the same, right? I'm not just making that up. Anyway, they're 2 different papers. You can tell because they're different on the back. But here are the 6 patterns in this Designer Series paper. And if you like the idea of having a small sampling of all of these papers to try out, to check the colors on, to see what you like, before you invest in a whole package, then the Designer Series paper share that I run is absolutely for you. The other thing that's really great about this, the link is in the video description, so if you aren't using the QR code, you can use that video description link. The other thing that's great about this is that you get coordinating cardstock, and so you're going to get to go with those 6 samples, you're going to get 6 pieces of the coordinating cardstock that go along with the Designer Series paper. And so there are actually, believe it or not, 101 new papers in this book. So it's all of the 101 papers from this new book. And so you're going to get a whole lot of great DSP to check out, plus 101 ready to stamp card bases, which I call them ready to stamp card bases because they come together so quickly and mean that you're going to use what you get instead of having things pile up. Okay, so more on that later. So back to our card kits, our ready to stamp card kits. So these are what I have. So this is a piece of lemon lolly cardstock, and I'm just going to fold this in half. This is a card that doesn't actually require any stamping. We're just going to go ahead and feature our Designer Series paper. So I'm going to pop some glue on the back of this, and we're going to check out our colors here. So these are Timid Tiger and Strawberry Slush, and I think it's a toss-up for me. Well, okay, I'm going to say this a bunch of times, I'm sure. I, at first glance, was sure that Strawberry Slush was going to be my absolute favorite new color, but Timid Tiger is really, really growing on me. So the only caveat to that is that then I'm finding actually that I'm really, really loving Secret Sea, and I can't seem to put it away. In fact, of all the card stuff that I got, that is the one that is just absolutely disappearing. So, all right, I'm gonna leave some space on here. We're gonna put our strip down, and then I'm gonna take my multi-purpose liquid glue and pop this on here. Sometimes when I'm working on something that I don't want to get all over my fingers gluey wise, I will put it on the backing from a Stampin' Dimensional sheet. It's a really handy way to have the glue stick to where you want it and not get everywhere on your table or your scrap paper. Now there's another thing that you're going to want these backing papers from your Stampin' Dimensionals for, so start saving those, and I'll tell you about it when I get to that page in the catalog, okay? It's like a sneak peek. All right, so we're just going to pop this lovely down on here, and it's actually sticking pretty well. You could put a block on it, an extra block to hold it in place, but that's it. That's our really simple, really quick little card. So these colors go with everything. There are, this one is the Secret Sky and Cloud cover, and then this piece of the Designer Series paper with Bubble Bath cardstock. So there's one idea there. The next one is Peach Pie cardstock, which is one of the continuing in colors. If you're an Illini fan, I live in Central Illinois, where the I was gonna say where the Marching Illini play, but they do, where the University of Illinois is, and the Illini sports and Illini music groups and so forth. So we are big orange and blue fans, and so these colors are really pretty. So this is Timid Tiger and Secret Sky and Peach Pie. And then I have one more to show you. This one, Leanne. Oh, hi, Doris. Hi, Donna. I'm missing saying hi to people. Leanne says she shouldn't watch because I always make her come up with things that she wants that she wasn't planning to buy. I know. I have the same problem. We had a team meeting last Friday, and we had a guest demonstrator who did a really amazing job, and of course I had to go get something that she showed that I didn't have already. So I feel the same. I do feel you. All right, so this is Berry Burst cardstock, and then we have Strawberry Slush and Timid Tiger with it. So you can see there are some really great choices here for different pieces that go together so beautifully. And then of course our last card here. So lots of good possibilities for mixing and matching these new in colors into our current in colors. Oh yeah, here's a couple more of the cards from that kit. So kind of pretty colors. Do you guys have a favorite of the in colors yet, or a favorite of those designer series papers? I just think they make such beautiful, elegant cards in a quick way. All right, so now we're gonna bring in our in colors. And for this, I have a card to show you. This is made by my friend Natalie Travis. And, oh, Donna says she likes this one. Yeah, I do too. So this is made by my friend Natalie Travis. And Natalie did an amazing job. I'm gonna see if I can clean up some stuff in the background here to get our speed back together. Let me see. Sometimes my computer gets a little cranky about things, so I can sometimes help it along by getting rid of some background activities. So I'm gonna see if I can close some things here that will help us to have less stress on my computer. All right, there we go. Okay, well, we'll see whether that helps or not. Anyway, so this is the card here by Natalie Travis, and it is a really pretty set of in colors here that are just really shown off here on our card altogether. And so what she did was she used Timid Tiger for the background. This is cloud cover for this layer here. She's stamped in Secret Sea, and then she has these stripes of all 5 in colors right here. And if this looks familiar to you, it's because this is an absolutely super on trend card design or card color combination. So I'm going to show you some of these cardstock colors so that you can kind of see how they fit together. So here are some light blues. You can shout out the colors that you recognize. So this is the new color. This is Cloud Cover. This is Pool Party. So you kind of have an idea how that. Pool Party is a lot more of a green blue and a lot lighter, a lot more intense color wise. The Cloud Cover is a little bit closer to gray. And then this is Balmy Blue. If you were thinking it's kind of between Pool Party and Balmy Blue. When new colors come out, I'm always thinking, okay, that looks really similar to what we saw in this. And then when I put those colors up against each other, then I can really see the difference in them. So there's our light blues. All right, here's our dark blues. So this is Secret Sea, which I sometimes errantly call Secret Sky, but it's Secret Sea because it's got just a little bit of a green tinge, which you wouldn't actually notice. It's sort of a marine navy. We used to have a color called Not Quite Navy. It's a little bit closer to that because most people look at this and are like, oh, don't we have Night of Navy? Is that the same? So this one in the background here, this is Night of Navy, and you can see it is not the same. It is a lot bluer and a lot less, on that sort of dark gray towards black spectrum. It just has a lot more color to it. And then this, on the lighter side, is Misty Moonlight. And Misty Moonlight is actually not that far from Secret Sea. It's just a lot lighter. So, all right. I'm sorry my screen is pixelating so much. Hopefully you can hear me okay. All right, we're gonna go on to our yellows. So this one is a Darling Duckling. This is the new in color. And it is a really pretty sort of dirty yellow kind of color. Here it is next to Daffodil Delight. And I think you can see Daffodil Delight is a lot more yolky. This one is a little bit more green and a little bit less vibrant in color. This is Crushed Curry, which is super yellow, much more goldenrod, and has just a whole different sort of saturated color to it. This is Lemon Lolly, which is a lot lighter than any of them. And I don't know that I would pair those together. It tends to make Darling Duckling look a little bit messy. So, all right. Then we have another round of colors. These are Oh, I have another one here and there. Okay, this is Strawberry Slush, which is my new, like kind of what I said, my go-to. I really love this color. It's a peachy, pinky color, and it is a little bit pinker than Calypso Coral, but less saturated than Melon Mambo. You can see that here, okay? And then my last one is Timid Tiger. So I think I'm gonna show you this last round of cardstock, and then I'm gonna jump off for a minute and I'm gonna log back on right away. So I'm gonna split this into 2 videos. So if you're watching and you're wanting to come back and watch the rest of it, I'm sorry my video is so choppy. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the Timid Tiger comparison, and then I'm gonna sort of hang up for a minute and dial back in. So maybe give me 3 or 4 minutes to run through that, and then I'll be right back with a new video on the Loven Stamps page, okay? If you're watching later, then you're gonna go to part 2. So this is Timid Tiger, which is the new color. And here it is with Pumpkin Pie. And you can see that it is peachier than Pumpkin Pie, but not as peachy as Peach Pie, which is one of the continuing in colors here. And then the last one I brought out just to show is Crushed Curry here, which gives you sort of a different version. Crushed Curry is not so orange at all. It's much closer to the yellows, but it still relates pretty well here to the Darkling or Timid Tiger, especially when you move Pumpkin Pie out a little bit. Okay. All right. So let me say hi and bye. I will be right back. Give me about 3 minutes to pop off and pop back on, and you will find me again in the Loven Stamps group and in a new video. So, all right, hang on, and I'll be back soon.